Good morning, everyone. All right, it's time for another one of Adventure Bear's adventures. Today we're going to be heading up towards the Upper Manistee River. I'm going to drive up there and just see what I can find. I read that there are some dispersed campsites right along the river, supposedly some hidden gems. It's kind of near, if anybody's ever heard of Government Landing Campground, it's, I guess, right along River Road, near that area. So I'm basically just driving up there to see what I can find. I also have my friend Andrew. He's up from Petoskey. He's going to be meeting me there and bringing his canoe, so I'm pretty excited about that. Be able to go on the river, be able to canoe this weekend, relax and camp. I'm about to hit the road, hoping to go up, hoping to have clear skies, have a good night, maybe see the comet. I brought my camera, my tripod, so hopefully seeing something tonight. Even if not that, maybe some stars, catch the Milky Way. Yeah, so I'm gonna head up and drive up there and see what I can find, and I'll catch up later. All right, bye. All right, we are driving through, trying to find, and I don't know that we're gonna have the luck. I don't think there's that many spots here, but who knows, we might get lucky. Looks like all the ones along the river are probably taken, which is fine, but I'm gonna try. There was another path up here. All right, everyone, so luckily I was able to find a spot. All the ones that were right along the Manistee River, of course, were taken, but this is a pretty good spot. It's shaded. I can let you see. It's pretty well shaded. It's a decent size. It's off the road, but it's not a main road. It's just one of the forest roads that go off into the campsites here. But there's a decent little area for a campfire. It looks like there's another road that kind of goes back off here. I may go explore this a little bit later just to see. There's a lot of parts though that are pretty boggy, a lot of mud, and I don't know how deep some of those puddles are, so I didn't take the chance to go through some of those. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this site. There's some other people, but they're pretty well down the road, and a guy just drove by looking for a spot, so I'm glad I got this before he did. So I'm gonna set up camp and wait for my friend to get here, and I'll probably go explore a little bit. There's a Red Bridge area, there's just the whole Manistee River, so I've never been to this area, so I'm definitely gonna go out and explore that while I wait for Andrew to get here. So all right, bye. All right, so here is the Manistee River over in the Tippy Dam area. It's just so pretty. Been out exploring a little bit. Trying to see where we can launch the canoe tomorrow and our end point. Trying to plan that out. But this is a real nice area. And it's not that crowded. I mean, it's even over by the Upper Manistee Trail, the trailhead area over by there's the Red Ridge area access. I mean, there's a few cars there. Looks like people backpacking in to the Upper Manistee Trail, but nothing crazy for a Friday. I mean, I imagine tomorrow will be busier, but it's not too bad today at all. So, all right, there's that again. So I'm gonna go explore a little more, and I'll be back a little bit later. I went over to the suspension bridge area. There's kids jumping.
Leaving? Nice. Perfect.
I'm coming, guys.
Just jump out as far as you can.
Alright,
Ryan.
Luke.
And swim this.
Full send, buddy.
This way.
Yes, I'll come back to you. No, I won't ask where you run under the sun. Yes, I'll come back to you. Then I'll ask, what have we done under the sun? And hold on, sun.
Alright everyone, it's dinner time, and today's meals are going to be very simple. Hot dogs and mac and cheese. I'm tired. I've been kind of driving around all day, so I don't really want to make a full meal on the skillet or anything today. I'll save that for tomorrow. But just a simple roasting of a hot dog and mac and cheese. I feel like a kid again. So, but it's a pretty decent day. I went and explored where we'll be putting in and putting out with the canoe. So, should give us about a 3.5 hour trip tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about that. Just waiting for my friend to get here. Hopefully we'll be here around 8, 9 o'clock. It's about 5:30 right now, so after this I'll probably just relax a little bit and enjoy nature. So. Alright everyone, unfortunately I'm filming this right now because I made the decision to leave camp tonight and just head back. There were a few things that came up prior to me going to camp, a few different signs kind of saying maybe that I shouldn't go, but I kind of overlooked them. It wasn't until my friend had to back out pretty much last minute that I made the decision a little while after talking to some people to go ahead and just pack up camp and head back. One of the main reasons being I was pretty far back into the woods. There were some other people around, but not too many, and I did have an older man that was by himself. When I first got there, he was driving through camp and actually stopped and chatted with me. He was probably fine, probably innocent, but obviously he could tell I was there by myself, and you know, he was asking about where I was from and whatnot. I told him I was meeting with friends and you know they would be coming, but I just didn't get a good feeling about it, and it was actually in the back of my mind pretty much the whole day. And the fact that my friend couldn't come, it just didn't set right with me to be there at night. Everything probably would have been fine. I've solo camped numerous times by myself. I've driven across the country by myself, you know, done large 14-day road trips, no problem. But you know, you don't know if somebody's going to come back and scout the place out, see that there's only one car there. you know, I would be sleeping in my car. I take precautions. I have my doors locked. I have protection in the car in case something happens, but something just wasn't sitting right with me, you know, and I probably wouldn't sleep all night. You know, I'd be up listening for noises, so I probably wouldn't be, you know, in the greatest mood tomorrow as well, not getting much sleep. Also, I was supposed to be canoeing tomorrow, which that isn't gonna that wouldn't have been happening because my friend wasn't coming with the canoe. I could have found other things to do, but all in all, there was just too many things that you know, went against the trip. So that's the point I'm bringing up, is you should always trust your instinct and your gut feeling, and don't feel that you have to stay just because you're there already, or, you know, what would everybody think if I left camp? You know, I'm scared. It's not being scared, it's being safe, and, you know, it's using your gut instinct. And every time I've used my gut instinct, I've been right on 100%. And when I haven't used it, I've also been right, and I wish I would have listened to it. So I'm just pulled over right now. I'm grabbing some dinner, and I am unfortunately on my way back. So I'll probably get back a little bit later tonight. But I did get to scout out some really good sites. I haven't been to that area before, and I did find some really good dispersed campsites for the future that are actually right along the river. I didn't get them today, but in the future I'd like to go back, hopefully when there's less people, and be able to get a campsite right along the river. That would be awesome. So I do plan on going back, but just this weekend it wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I still got some good footage of everything I did today, and got to see the suspension bridge, and it's a really nice area. So, but all right, that is all I have, and unfortunately you guys don't get to see a camp video for tonight. So all right, bye.